All right, first and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessings to the sincere Akim, pushing the truth and sincerity, and diligent putting up videos throughout the week, feeding the sheep. This is McQuarrie from the Trumpet and VA camp, and I'm gonna get right into it. This is Psalms 94:16. It says, "Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?" So who's going to rise up for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua against the evildoers? Because in this, we got a responsibility. Okay? We got a responsibility. Because this knowledge was given unto us, and Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua wants it back, and basically, he wants it back with usury. Okay? So if he gave you 1 penny, he want 2 back. If he gave you 2, he want 4 back. He gave you 6, he wants 12 back. Okay? Everything that he gave you, he wanted back double. Okay? He wanted back double. If you sitting on this knowledge, if you sitting on anything that you've been given, you're going to get put to death. Okay? Because he want everything he gave you back in usury. Okay? So if you understand this truth, it ain't no such thing as I'm just a believer. Okay? Ain't no such thing as I'm just a believer. Being a believer is just one gift. Being able to understand this truth, that's one gift. Okay? You got to double that. Now you got to start doing something else. You got to start studying so you can come out in the highways if you're a man. You got to start doing sit downs throughout the week. Okay? When you get ready. Okay? That should take you about at the most 6 months for a man to be ready to go out in the highways and hedges. At the most 6 months. If he's fresh coming in, from the date that he come in, it should take 6 months to get all the breakdowns you need. Okay, it should take 6 months, and then you should be ready to get out there and do the work. Okay, I was ready around to come out around 4 months. Okay, I had the things I needed in 4 months. It probably would have been sooner if I would have known exactly what I had to study. But when I first came in, I had to pretty much figure things out on my own. I didn't really have a blueprint, so to speak. But on my page, if you leave a comment or whatever, I can give you a specific video package with basically all the things you need to know to go out and start preaching. And so with guys like me that would do things like that, there's really no excuse not to come out here and do this work. Okay? There's no excuse for a man to be sitting on his ass. Okay? If you don't work, you don't eat. It's that simple. Okay? This is Ezekiel 3:17. "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me." So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua said he made us a watchman unto the house of Israel. So he set up men specifically to watch over our people. Okay? Let them know that destruction is coming. Let them know that they got to get right or they're going to be destroyed. Okay? Because right now our people don't know anybody. Yahushua said if he didn't come, these people will have cloaks. Okay? But he did came. Okay? And he woke up his disciples. Okay? And now those disciples are out here pushing the rock. Okay? Like myself. Okay? We out here taking away the cloak from these people. Okay? We out here taking away the cloak because now they can't say they didn't know. Okay? They can't say they didn't know because we out here. Okay? And they see us. So they can't say they didn't know. Okay? That's why scripture say the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Okay? Because it's a lot of work to be done. But it's not a lot of people who want to actually do this work. Because you got men in this that are a bunch of cowards. Okay? And it's not only just coming out on Saturday. This isn't a weekend warrior gig. Okay? Throughout the week, you got to be putting up sit-downs. Okay? This isn't a weekend warrior gig. Okay? This is a 7 days a week. This is a 7 days a week process. Okay? The scripture says you got to meditate on the Lord. You got to meditate on the Lord and acknowledge him in all your ways. Yes, you should be constantly thinking about getting out of here. Constantly thinking about Yahweh Shemi Al Shah, because our minds are on the things that we can't see, which is the kingdom of heaven, our people ruling. Okay, not on these things here. Okay, nothing here is going to profit you. Nothing here, no gain here. Your own personal gain here, outside of the truth, is going to help you in the day of the Lord. Period. That's a fact. It says, therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. So it says, hear the word at my mouth. So we got to be taken in the scriptures. Okay? We got to know how to break these scriptures down so we can come out here and do our job properly. Okay? And one of our highest weapons of persuasion is fear. Okay? Yahweh Shemi Shah said, we persuade men through the terror of the Lord. Okay? And what are those terrors? The martial law, right? The mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. You're going to get your head cut off. And you're going to starve to death if you don't take that. If you don't got if you don't got faith in Yahweh Shemi Al Shah. Okay? If you ain't got faith in Yahweh Shemi Al Shah, you might as well just take the chip. Okay? If you ain't got faith in Yahweh Shemi Al Shah, just take the chip. Okay? Because no gun is going to save you. Okay? No stockpile food reserves, no bunker. Okay? If you don't got 100% faith in Yahweh Shemi Al Shah, just take the chip. Okay? Because you got people, they in the truth, and they still want it. Matter of fact, now having guns is not going off. That's a fact. Having a gun is not going off. But what I will say is this: what do you need a gun for? What's that for? Why do you have a gun? If it can't protect your family, what's the point of having a gun? You think it's just cool to have a gun? For what? What's the point of having a gun? There's no point. There's no point in having a gun. We don't need that. Okay? We don't need that. Okay? We don't need none of that. Yahweh Shah even asked the disciples, Joe, when I sent y'all out, did y'all lack anything? They said no. Nothing. Okay? And they left with nothing. Okay? So, but when you get things like guns and weapons, stockpiling foods, when you do things like that, that gives you a false hope. Okay? That gives you a false hope. It's just in our nature to do that. Okay? And our people are good for that. Matter of fact, I don't think I ever said this before, but I remember when I was first going out, right? And I remember it was me and Aria. It was just me and Aria at the time. And it was like 6'5" faggots of sodomites. 6'5" sodomites, right? And we was rebuking them. And they had a problem with what we said. So they left. They came back with knives and tasers. And they wanted to basically get us up off the corner. Now, what ended up happening was Yahweh, he had some guys that we know come past and basically stand there until they left. And these guys happened to have guns on them at the time. Right? Now, when the camp was over, me and Ariel was leaving the camp, and I was thinking it, but he actually said it. But the point is, we both were thinking it. And here's what we was thinking. We was thinking like, yo, when we come out the camp, we should probably bring staffs just in case things get crazy. So I'm thinking about it. We're walking and I'm thinking about it. And I start thinking like, nah, we can't do that. We can't do that because we gotta depend on Yahweh Shemi Al Shah 100%. Watch this. But I'm happy that happened earlier in the truth, because it helped build up my faith. Because you don't, it's like Tripp say, you're blessed when you get diverse temptations, diverse tests. Okay? Because had I not gone through that, in the future, during Jacob's trouble, I could have probably made a mistake and leaned on a weapon for salvation. I could have did that. But now, since I got this out the way early in my walk, now I know when through future references, we don't need weapons. And even in that story, even in that day, Yahweh sent up men to make sure nothing, to made sure nothing happened. Okay, so that in itself, even though I didn't look at it until afterwards, was like, yo, Yahweh got us no matter what's gonna happen. Okay, Yahweh got us no matter what, and ultimately Yahweh Shem Yahshua controls everything. So I don't care what kind of gun or what kind of preparation you think you're going to do, it's not going to start. It's not going to stay Yahweh Shem Yahshua's hand. But check this out. This is Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 6. It says, "His gold in a furnace hath he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. And in time of their visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he have cared for his elect." So Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he's always going to be there for the elect no matter what. Okay? He's always going to be there for the elect. All we got to do is do this work. Okay? And put our trust in Yahweh Shem Yahshua. He's going to take care of his men. Okay? He's going to make sure his men are taken care of no matter what. Nobody can pluck them out of Yahweh Shah's hand. Okay? Nobody. Let's go over here. Romans chapter 10 and 14. It says, "How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher?" So in order to build, you build up your faith by hearing. Okay, you build up your faith by seeing. Well, not seeing, but hearing and going through specific things. That's what I meant by seeing, by going through certain things. Okay, because it could be times where you can, like I said, it's times when I first came in, I got faith through basically experience, and the scriptures back that up. Okay, it says through hope you get experience, and experience hope. Okay, so all these things go hand in hand. By going through different experiences, coming through them unscathed, untouched, it's going to build up your experience and build up your hope, build up your faith. Okay, like if you've been down, like real down, and then Yahweh picked you up, next time you get down, you're going to be like, all right, I've been through this before. All I got to do is endure, and then that's pretty much all I need. But that's as the men of the Lord, and as now and the ones before us, we got these testimonies to basically build up brothers, make them stronger in their faith. Like, yo, we've been through this before. This is what we did to get out of this. Okay, this is what we got to do to come through this. Okay, and ultimately Yahweh Shah said it perfectly. He that endured to the end, the same is going to be saved. Okay, but how they going to hear without a preacher? And that's our job. That's why we come out here. That's why we got to do this. We got a responsibility. Okay, it's our responsibility to carry that light. Okay, and that light is Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and we got to shine that light upon Jerusalem. Okay, we got to wake up the elect so we can get up out of here. Okay, it's our responsibility. Okay, but with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash, and double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and those who putting the videos throughout the week, feeding the sheep. Shalom.